Okay, in this video we're going to talk about radical form and rational exponents and their relationship. By the end of this video, students will understand the relationship between a radical and a rational exponent. So let's start with what radicals look like. A radical is a symbol that represents taking a root. So you may have seen in the past, you may have seen, for example, the square root of 4. Um, this symbol here that looks kind of like, people call it a house or something like that, but that's the radical. A radical can look like the fifth root of 7 or simply the square root of 3. Radicals can also be risen to a power like the cubed root of 5 risen to the power of 2. Radical form, if something is written in radical form, it'll have a root, it'll have a base, it'll have a power. In your notes, there's a space for root, base, and power. So for example, that might look like the cubed root, or the third root of 2 risen to the power of 4. So 3 is the root, 2 is the base, and 4 is the power. Now in rational exponent form, remember that rational exponents are basically like fraction exponents. So we have a base risen to a fraction exponent or rational exponent with power over root. So going what we have over here, if we want to write this in, if we want to write the cube root of 2 risen to the fourth power in rational exponent form, the base is 2, we raise it to the power of power over root, so 4 over 3. That's what it'll look like. A couple of examples. Convert the cubed root of x to the fifth power to rational exponent form. So let's label everything. So we have our root, which is 3. We have our power, which is 5. We have our base, which is x. So we have base x risen to the power of power over root, so 5 over 3. I'd like you to pause the video and try example 2 on your own. Okay, so the root is 5, the power is 7, the base is x. So we have x risen to the power of 7 over 5. And I forgot to say, in both of these answers, this is the answer. This is kind of like the work that you do to get the answer. Convert x to the power of 3 over 5 to radical form. So in this case we have root. Remember, root is the denominator of the fraction, so in this case it's 5. Power. The power is the numerator of the fraction, so in this case it's 3. And we have a base, which is x. So what that's going to look like is the fifth root of x risen to the third power. Or you can put the exponent on the inside. It'll look like the fifth root of x risen to the third power. Either one of these is fine. Again, this is the work to get your answer. This is the answer. I'd like you to pause the video for a moment and try example 4 on your own, and then you can go back in and play to see the answer. Okay, so in this one the root is the denominator, so 7. The power is the numerator, so 2, and the base is t. So this looks like the 7th power, or the 7th root of t, sorry, risen to the 2nd power, again, or you can have the 7th root of t risen to the 2nd power. Either one of these is fine. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.